Snakely, and we have Daisy and Megan and Rachel from Calmac School District. Daisy works at the high school at Tootside, and Rachel and Megan work at the intermediate school. And please turn off your cell phones so that you won't worry about them. We can have some fun.
Thank you guys for coming. This is We Will Rock You by Snakely. We've got our name, Rachel Fedor. We are going to be doing stuff that is very clean, obviously. I'm just going to do a little introduction about, we teach, Megan and myself, we teach third, fourth, and fifth grade. Just switched over about 2 years ago to talk K through 5. A little bit of background about our school. About 9 years ago, how many of you guys teach teachers? If you want to teach teachers, so you have to order together, figure out what you want. About 9 years ago, about 10 years ago, I decided I wanted to do Snakely. So we ordered one set of Snakely sticks. And it was a big joke between our other coworker because they sat in the corner of our office for about 4 years. And every time we went to go do the ordering, he would say, hey, I had to get one of our Snakely sticks. And he walked out of our office laughing. It was a big joke. So one year, we decided, about 4 years ago, we said, we're going to write a grant, and we're going to get as many Snakely sticks as we need. And we showed him because now it's one of our kids' favorite things to do. We usually do Snakely right before our dance unit. So they learn the beat and the rhythm, and then after our Snakely, we do it for about 3 weeks. They break up into groups, they do little routines, and then we go into our dance unit where the beats and the rhythms they already know. And then they're used to listening to the music, doing our counts. We usually count for the 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you know exactly what to do when it comes to dance. So there's a background about us. About Snakely, it was a dance in the Philippines. You guys all kind of had the green sheet as you walked in. There's a lot of information on there if you need it after you leave if you forget. It's a dance in the Philippines and it resembles the Snakely bird, which is the bird of the Philippines. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of Snakely or if you've done it before. Have you done it? In your classes? Yeah. Okay. Yes? Okay. All right, so we're just going to show you a little bit about what we do, and then we're going to show you, have you guys come up and also do it, so you guys can learn different things. First thing. We're going to show you, we're going to act like you are students for right now, show you what we're going to do, and then you guys are going to do it. Try to work a little easier. That way you guys can take it back with you and show you how to do it. The first thing we usually do is we use rhythm sticks. Okay,
yeah, it's okay if you don't have rhythm sticks at your school. You can use your hands to do the beat. You can use the floor. Many different things. But we like to use the rhythm sticks. Of course, you always have to go over safety issues with your students and make sure they're not hitting each other with them. But once you get through that,
we're making guns out of them. Some use them as guns.
Broken floor hockey sticks. Yeah, good idea.
Okay.
Broken floor hockey sticks.
So sometimes we just do the beat and we'll do our hands. And we're going to do We Will Rock You, as you know, because it's easy to eat and all the kids know it. So the first thing we would have them do is sit in a group of 3 or 4, depending, I don't know how big your class sizes are. And we would sit like this. And we usually have them sit, and the paper says crisscross applesauce. A lot of people can't sit like this for a long period of time. If you're sitting like this, like we're doing all day, it's turning. You can sit crisscross applesauce or in your style, but sometimes your knees will get in the way, so it's easier to sit with your legs underneath. Okay? And then the first thing we would do is I would walk over the drum. So this is the beat. Stacy, don't take it away. So that's the beat that we're going to follow with the rhythm sticks. She would go, and then you would hear me say 5, 6, 7, 8, and my count would start. 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to keep your sticks down low? You don't want to keep it up here because you need to know that the sticks are sliding across the floor. Okay. The next thing we would do after your whole class is we would rotate. There would be 3 of you, and you'd rotate, so everyone at least gets a chance with these. And then the best thing to do would have a teacher or something. Take them up and get them out of the way because, like I said, it's a lot of them.
Do we have? Ideally, we would love for you guys to participate, and we would love like 3 or 4, possibly even 5 in your group to have a seat by a set of sticks. So if that's something you're willing to do, we'd love for you to come out right now.
All right,
Yeah, Garcia.
Right. We may have a couple people at the Stacy?
Remember, get them going on the ground.
On my count.
Get together.
5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Now rotate. You're just going to, well, you can have them move because we want them to go where you have to sit to do the steps.
Plus, the more you get them off the back.
Yeah, we're going to go that. Otherwise, it's going to take time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take one more. Five, 6, 7, 8.
Now, you don't have to, you don't, yeah.
Switching to legs. Volunteer, your name is?
Hi, Erin, nice to meet you.
Our holiday, she's gonna come around and pick up the sticks. Hold your hands up like this. Shimmy your arm moving.
Now, the bottom drum that you see here, you see, this comes from our music teacher. This is something that we buy. If you go to your music teacher, you know, they'll help you out with whatever
They also have rhythm sticks.
you want, yeah. She lets us borrow it for a week or two when we do our unit, and, you know.
Okay.
So, now after, you know, we've done the rhythm sticks, now we're going to actually work with our poles. What we have here today is we have a pole that has the handles. You might have seen other ones that are just straight with they call it slider board, like PVC pipes, and there's a board you guys just slide across. Both work great. I find, and I think, you know, Rachel would agree that these are the easiest for our level kids. One, because it's they have less chances of smashing their fingers, and it just makes sense to them to have a handle. So
You can also purchase, sorry, at like Home Depot, just PVC pipe. You get 4 elbows in there, Home Depot also. If you wanted to, it's probably a lot cheaper that way.
yeah, I think USA Games actually is the cheapest right now, but what we would do now is you would have, you know, talk about obviously safety with the poles, make sure the kids are sitting correctly, like we said, at the back of our heels or crisscross applesauce. This is really the way you want them to sit. Now, when they hold on to the poles, we want to make sure that their fingers are not wrapped all the way around, because at the point of the song, we're going to be bringing them together. If our hands, you know, our fingers all wrapped around, our hands are going to get smashed. So keep them at the edges.
You kind of wrap your fingers around the white. So right now, we'd say, okay, hands on your knees, no one touching the poles. We're going to demonstrate for the white picking up and making noise.
And the biggest thing about the pole, biggest thing, the kids have to separate them far enough. That's why I love having them on the knees, because if they separate them so they're past their knees, that's enough for the jumper, and also it has to be slid across the ground. You don't take the poles up and bang them together, because there is going to be a jumper in there, and you will trip up.
So we have polars and jumpers. We're the polars right now because we're holding the poles, and then the jumpers are people in the middle. So we'll say, all right, polars, have a seat, and jumpers, get ready to stand up. So the first thing we're going to do is the beat would start. So at this time, you guys are going to follow my count, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first 2 people at the end. We'll do exactly what we just did.
Either on your knees or crisscross applesauce.
Okay, drum and please. No one touches the pole. No sliding and slide save. Okay, pick them up. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Slide it, let's see.
Yep.
You said that time you fly, you gotta rotate it twice, you know. It's funny what we're gonna go next. Okay. Drummer, please. Start with the mark. 5, 6, 7, 8. Has everyone got a chance to pulse? Yes. But sorry, little Johnny, but one side's enough. Okay, so put your sticks so they're touching. The hands are touching in. Perfect. So it would be able, so someone can jump in and take it. There we go. The next step you would do is teach them the jump. Okay, this obviously that right there what we just did would normally take about a half hour in class to switch everyone because they hit their hands, they argue, you know, so that's about a half hour lesson what we're just talking about.
Yes.
Really about the beat, about picking up the beat. Okay? Any questions so far? All right.
Okay, so now we're going to work on our jumping. What we've always found the best, and we've done this a lot now, is that always start your jumps, no matter what jump pattern you're going to use, with a full sitting step. Because once, you got the poles moving, everything is confusing. So with this basic beat that we're using, the We Will Rock the Beat, all you're going to do is you're going to show them, demonstrate that you're going to jump with your feet together, little jumps, okay, because once again, when you're working with children, they might jump up real high, little jumps, and it's just going to be 2 in and 1 out. So it's going to look something like this.
5, 6, 7, 8. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out.
Simple, right?
So at this point, all of you can stand up. So let's take these 4 in here. I'm going to show you guys these 4 first. Everyone else has to eat watch. These 4 are going to face the same direction. Okay? So on our count, again, everything's on your count. Otherwise, it's total chaos. ourselves, but over here, don't think we are. Right.
So with this, your jumper, and many times whenever, depending on what jumping patterns you're using, your jumper can start on the outside of the pole to the inside. So with this, we're starting the inside just like you did when they were stationary.
Okay, so pick them up, and that's what we're going to drummer. Now we'll just go with my wing. Ready? Yeah, wait, how about right now? On your knees. This is where you're going to clap that drummer. 5, 6, 7, 8.
in, out. In, out. Same with that.
So if you have two people, which you guys already know how to do this, so if you have two people, you're going to start on the opposite side. And they're listening to the track, they're trying to go on or out. Five, six, seven, eight. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay? And then we saw a couple people over here that were doing like twists.
Twist with that.
Twists in there, but It's going to get very confusing, so this is probably your, if you did this for 3 weeks, this is definitely your last one because it's very confusing. So those who teach high school, this would be a good, middle school, high school, this would be great. Actually, our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders can do this.
They love it, actually. If you guys want to grab the whole set after the poll. So, okay, now we're moving the progressions from 2-6 to 4-6. This is where you can really get the kids moving around as they're jumping. And you're going to take the progressions just like you did with the 2-6 in the sense that you always start every jump, you jump pattern is on stationary. You always test out the poles, and then you put it all together. So with this, just using the beats that we already had done, okay, like let's start back at our basic, Rocky beat. And when we all started in the middle with the basic jump, we were just saying, you know, in, out. Now you can get 4 people to do that. Rotation time.
And this, as you guys, some of you guys are doing this, it's hard. It's a hard workout. It's hard to do the whole class. So this is a chance where you get to sit a little bit while you're moving. It's definitely a workout.
So the first thing you want to do is just have the 4 people, get Stace and Aaron, you want to just help out for a second? You would have them all start in the middle of the pole. You guys, the pullers, would just be, you know, standing and waiting. And they can make a beat for us. Now, from this point, you have a puller practice without the jumper. So
Now, the 2 poles that are on top, it's going to get tricky because you have to keep your poles down, otherwise you're going to trip the other 2 people. So you have to make sure you're sliding them on the other 2 poles. So what's the 2 poles on the bottom? You're on the bottom. Okay? So pullers, pick up the 6. So we'll practice them first. 5, 6, and if everyone that's sitting, please do the beat. 5, 6, 7, 8.
now they're in the jumper, the puller, you
Okay. Everyone start the beat and then we'll move on our counts. You guys start the beat first. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait, let's try the beat first.
Start the beat. Come on. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to go fast. You're going to 1, 2, out, and then you're moving. It's going to be fast. We're going over there. So,
Obviously they're not bamboo. They're not real thing.
Right. It's kind of